Well, if that wasn't the most inconvenient goddamn thing. When the matchmaking decides to just, you know, not work and also not let you cancel it. Alright. Move before I... It's because I went to get the water anyways, because I noticed my freezer was sitting slightly open when I put my since I put my groceries in, I guess. That was the other event of the day, was... So I put a grocery order in on DoorDash, because, you know, I have a respiratory disorder and don't always want to go walk to the grocery store and then have anyone give me a ride today. I'm still working on picking it and getting a hold of a good cart that I can just pull on. So I throw in the order for the groceries. Sits there for about 20 minutes and some guy picks it up. I'm watching his little car drive out here, there, everywhere around the town for like 35 minutes. He eventually just disappears, and then my order hasn't been picked up or checked out or bought or anything. And he just fucking vaporizes. So another 20 minutes, I'm looking at it. Another guy's picked up the order. He appears to actually go to the store, like it says he's shopping in the store. A couple items are found, this item was refunded, this item was substituted, blah, 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 blah. Then he goes to checkout in progress. I'm like, okay, it's like 90 minutes late by this point. It's a good thing I didn't have anything to do today, but sure. His status stays as checkout in progress, which means he just stopped using the app for whatever reason to update the status. But his car leaves the store, almost just like the previous guy who never went to the store. He's fucking driving here, there, everywhere. Message him once, he doesn't respond. I'm like, hey, are you bringing that order over here? Because you've driven past my house twice now, according to the map. Don't get a response. Then I just see him kind of drive off into one of the suburbs here. And I live closer to downtown. I'm like, what the fuck? So I like message him again. I'm like, hey, what's going on with that order? Because it says you're checking out, but I can see on the map that you left the store like 40 minutes ago, and some of the stuff was like freezer stuff. So like that becomes a big problem when it starts going into the hours in summer in someone's car. Still don't get a response from him. His car is just saying at his locator thing just saying in the app what I assume is his house at this point. I'm like trying to go pull up the app support, and they're like, you can't cancel. We can cancel the order, but we can't refund it because it's been too long or some shit. I'm like negotiating with the like chat robot because it's not an actual person. Eventually managed to get to another button. They're like, what's your problem? I'm like, unknown status, Dasher not responding, super late order because it's like 2.5 hours at this point. The chatbot decides to refund this like $60 grocery order. If you know anything about groceries today, that's actually not a whole lot, but nonetheless, it it decides independently, I guess, to give me $8 of sorry for being late thing. The third guy around, finally, he was like straight up, like he messaged me, he's like, I can't find these muffins you put on the list. I'm like, don't worry about it, they were an impulse thing anyways, because I saw them while browsing. Just tell them to refund it back. He was pretty prompt, he brought the stuff over, waited in his car to make sure I came out and got it, so on. 5 stars. He actually did find the muffins despite telling me he couldn't, so I guess they were just moved up to the front of the store or something, who knows. I'm like, but yeah, like literally his stream time's coming up because I went live at 4 and this was all like by the time I got this shit in it was like 3:30. Like I specifically gave this a 5-hour window. I'm like, god damn. And as soon as I got like I don't know, $70 or $80, I'm straight up just gonna invest in the grocery cart. Then even if my respiratory stuff's not quite up to it, I can drag stuff around. But yeah, the both the guys really, because I'm like, stuff comes up, but like at least there's a function in the app to say like, hey, I'm stuck in traffic, or I doing another order or whatever. Like, don't just fucking abandon ship unless it's a dire emergency, and I didn't see you going to the hospital, so. $20% tip on all these too, so.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex.
It's weird because I've never had any trouble with that before, from the drivers at least. I've had people like fucking snatch stuff off my porch within 3 minutes, within like 30 seconds.
Use these to crack open a relic.
But never really had any issues with the drivers.
Enemy supply caches in the area. I'm unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware.
Anyways, let's get us to Sevagoth Prime. I've had my annoying experience of the day, so we should get our good experience of the day, right? That's how that works.
Well done.
And definitely doesn't like to pile on the pain train. So, are there any karmic experts? Does everyone know that karma's not actually how that works? Like, yeah, I need to just like embrace my inner Zen Buddhist philosophy, and I was getting the people just cannot be bothered to play the actual game. It's crazy. I think I made a video on this. It's not unique to Warframe. Commented before, you can just like, is Dark Souls combat really that engaging when most people run through the areas instead of fighting the enemies? It's always one of those fun questions.
A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Do you have an objective-oriented game, or do you have a game that's fun to play? They're not mutually exclusive, but so often you just see people playing the game to finish or beat the game, or to get trophies. That's the biggest, like, achievement hunters. That's actually, you know, one guy I share a Discord with, he literally gets games just to get the trophies. He'll completely say the games are shit. Like, he got Starblade and agreed with basically all my thoughts on it, and then like played through the entire thing to get the platinum anyways. There's our Sevagoth. One for the good guys. But yeah, playing through games to get the platinum even though they hate the game and call it garbage. Apparently there's a thing on PlayStation where they'll give you like credit towards other games for that. You can get like one free game every 6 months, give or take. I don't fucking know. I've never seen that system or seen that offer. I've also only ever platinumed like 3 games. Could be related. Alright, now we got the Neo one. Also, we got a max rank rhino right here. I'm gonna leave him as is for now. Anyways, ribbon show off complete. Which one is it? Aptitude. That's another work in progress, but I'll let you into the lab, have a look at it. It's just a Soma that's using Blast to be a AoE weapon, essentially. Which is the Sevagoth one? I'm silly, there's a search button for sane people.
3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty.
Alright, how many tries for this one, you think? Not gonna do a prediction, just throw it in the chat if you care to. That pink ship looks so much brighter on my tablet screen than on my TV. I need a new TV. Peel back there. I'm playing on like a 2011 flat screen TV. It isn't smart, and I don't think it's actually HD. I basically upgraded from a thrift store CRT TV in 2011 because I couldn't read the text in Fallout New Vegas, so that might help you actually figure out the year that I don't remember. New Vegas wasn't new. I think that was a secondhand copy I got, but
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are trapping the reactant. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Keep fighting. As long as
so when you're on that room, if you run really fast, you can get those crates at that end, then you run back the other way. You get these crates. Not super important if you're a big vet player, but they drop some mods like Vital Sense and Split Chamber, Continuity, Streamline, Intensify, if I remember right. So if you're a new player, all that stuff's very nice. If you're an old player, you can actually sell it for like 5 platinum a lot of the time on the market. 3 if you're really motivated seller, but selling stuff for 3 platinum, you usually don't want to spend the whole trade on that. My trade page, if you ever find it, I actually have this little deal I put out where I do all the continuity, streamline, intensify, etc. stuff for 10p. Because it's not really worth 5p. Despite that, because people do not read, I still have plenty of people messaging me for the listing that has the individual mods for 5p instead of like 8 of them for 10. I call it the reading bonus. I also know I've suspected sometime due to the master rank and stuff that people who are trade you for some stuff that they literally just throw platinum out randomly, but they want to make you like actually feel like you earned it in some sort of weird morality experiment. Some of the people who trade you for some of the mods is like, how do you not have this? How are you MR29 and you don't have the 6060 cold mod from the level 1 spy vault? Hey, this is another gold reward, but not what we wanted.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Guess we'll keep going in this Neo Fissure because it's a void one that will reward itself back. It's the A13, right? That's people fishing. They see you join and they're looking to see if you have this relic or whatever other fucking relic they're looking for to get the prime that they don't have themselves, and then they just ditch if you don't have it. And they ditched early because I did have it. So joke's on them. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Now left and right. And left and right. And right and up. Oh, that was down. Inverted flight controls have struck again. And the dude on the left who doesn't know what a color palette is not involved in this at all. Stage left, not screen left. Stage left, formation left, what would you call that?
Watch out. I'm detecting bright fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. You're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused.
That was about as graceful a rhino as you'll ever see going through that room.
Neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out.
Type of mission? Oh, it's exterminate.
That's it.
Why did I think it was sabotage?
Mission, and we'll take a look inside.
Really need to get the one that lets you keep the Tenno guy for a little longer. Have that teleporting heavy attack, but it's still not enough to get to them occasionally. Which is from the Amar mod set, which does not drop from Amar. Drops from Plains of Eidolon bounty after the New War. Make too much sense to get the Archon mods and weapons from the Archons after all. Didn't quite get it. Oh, they set that off already.
Ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh boy, more Argon. Hopefully Sevagoth needs Argon. You ever have like 50 Argon crystals and nothing to spend it on? Yeah, sure, why not? Thus begins the eternal cycle of getting the gold part when you want the new silver part.
Your job well executed.
Come on, cooperate with me here. I needs me a space pirate. Who's not a space pirate? He's a lifeguard. Warframe lore is confusing. Don't ask why the Grim Reaper is a fucking lifeguard. Or the shadow ghost person, whatever you want to call him.
corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them out. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only collected enemies will drop you. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The Grenier should have known better than to walk into an Oregon tower unprepared. Let's clean up their mess.
Silly Lotus. The Grenier don't know things.
Well done, Claire. Your relic is opened.
Number not found and all that. Which direction are we going here? This one enemy screen up the waypoint.
Prepare for incoming support.
Guess I should use that just in case there's some Iotans around. Don't waste the air support. I've only got 9,000 of them or whatever the fuck it's up to now. Why did you push that button?
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Like I said, who has 40 Argon crystals? Nothing to do with them. Start pulling shards in and out of my Warframes for no real reason. There we go. Let's fucking go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, continuity. Now we just got the common ones. That should be easy peasy, right? Right? The common one's the most common one, right? That's Star Wars, that meme, right? Confession, I take my nerd card away. I've only seen the original trilogy, Phantom Menace, the start and end of Attack of the Clones, because I went to a midnight screening and fell asleep in the middle. I'm told I didn't actually miss much. Have not seen the third one, and I've only seen the first one of the new trilogy. And even that was kind of dull. It's on date at the time, so it wasn't a total loss, but yeah, it was not my... not a particularly interesting movie. Sevagoth Systems. Here we go. Oh god. That's a laggy host.
Don't forget reactant. You need more to open that relic.
No, I have 150 matchmaking ping limit. I should not have to put up with this shit. Get the impression the matchmaking ping limit doesn't quite work. Or they just started microwaving their food or something.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
One of my erstwhile comrades, who's either, I think he's the anarchist rocker on Twitch, and he might be the punk ninja. He for a while lived in a place where every time someone used the microwave, it would just kill his Wi-Fi. Hence, that became the in-joke. Every time the Wi-Fi, every time the internet lags, someone's using the microwave.
Prepare for incoming support.
I don't tend to suffer from that problem because I have a background in setting up wireless networks, and I know to put how to avoid that problem. At least for the most part. Funniest story I have about Wi-Fi is a place where I had a basement apartment. They rented the room upstairs, and one of the rooms would just constantly complain they could not get Wi-Fi. And it was because there was a piano on one side of the living room. For the uneducated, pianos are full of metal wires. So if there's a piano directly between you and a Wi-Fi router, besides being an obstruction in general, it's full of fucking metal that scrambles the signal. And then with the landlord, when he did live there, he eventually moved out, and then the whole thing went to shit. But like, I kept telling him, I'm like, they're gonna complain unless you move the piano, and no one wanted to move this fucking piano across the room for years on end. So eventually, one of the people who moved into that fucking room finally decides, like, are you sure this will work? I'm like, yeah, trust me. We moved the piano across the living room, swapped it with the couch or whatever, everything was fine. Pardon me while I don't blow your head off with a sneeze. Oh boy. In comes us not getting the parts. Yeah, I'm not getting into that survival bullshit. Wonder whose icon that one guy's is with the creepy clown face. It's not mine. I'm not in the creator program yet. At least. I don't know that I can be because I'm a variety streamer.
But are you confident you can withstand their fury?
You know, the rules aren't published since they changed the creator program, but I think you have to have like a majority of Warframe content or something, and I don't. I bounce all over the place, despite having a fairly consistent Warframe output. I know Co-Carnage, which is one of the streamers that I do follow and take some influence from, has a Warframe creator glyph despite being a variety streamer, but I think he was in the old system. Or just special rules because he, he's successful and a full-on Twitch partner. That's not a fucking complaint. I just recognizing the practical reality of the system. Yep, everyone's got the reactant. That's not a Sevagoth part. Take the Zylock, that one's no, it's not vaulted. I'll take the Okina because that needs 2 blades for each set. Yeah, Zylock's Grendel, and Grendel's not vaulted. Surprised I haven't seen any of the Nautilus or Epitaph parts yet. I think the guy's trying to go for basic?
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Nasil?
I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
Nassim?
Matching relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Just because I was a 90s kid and used to write that shit as my Amazon Messenger name.
Want to open that relic.
I don't quite get what he's going for.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Guys, I'm trying to get a status effect on an enemy. There we go. Quad damage. Quad damage. Really need the echo pedal for that. Quad damage. I didn't think it was actually called that in Unreal. Remember Unreal? Epic doesn't. Literally fucking delisted the single player game from existence. I can understand not supporting Unreal Tournament servers anymore, but Jesus. It's literally what your fucking engine is called. And you got rid of Unreal, the actual original single player game. That's how rhinos open doors. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. Got 2 common parts to go. You can do it. I believe in you. See if we can get this done before I have to go for dinner break. In 20 minutes or so. I was trying to see if I can get it done within the context of a sane YouTube video, which is 2 hours max. Any more than that doesn't seem to go anywhere on YouTube. Which would help if people had loading times. If it would let me choose to be the host. Warframe wishlist 2025. Let me choose to host a game instead of joining people who do not have 2 GB internet.
There are dark fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactors. The enemies are dropping reactors. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep fighting. Look for more reactants.
Prepare for incoming support.
Now the problem with this little scanner thing is if anyone in your mission has not got the Cephalon fragments or the Sum Cord fragments, it will still keep marking them. So if someone uses that in your mission, go scan the damn thing so it will stop showing up. Then we all won't have to waste our time thinking it's possibly an I-10 sculpture. Not to be too harsh on these guys. One of them's only MR8, but... Well, PSA. If you actually scan those things, it won't mark them anymore. And it will benefit everyone in the long run. Seems to be an invisible wall in here. It like only goes away when the elevator is called.
The enemy is broken. Well done. We'll get to extraction.
Come on, guys. All aboard. Oh, come on. It's a common part. Give me a break. Shade might have just been vaulted? I'm not sure. Sevagoth, Protea, Ghost Grendel. Who is vaulted? Not syndicates. Do 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 do. More people I see with the Zephyr Harrier ship, the more I want them to change it to something different. Go back to the Mantis.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fish.
Or the Parallax.
Do you have a magic relic?
People use it for the air support, but you don't actually see too many people use it for the fashion.
Look out for reactants. Collective foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Not done. Your relic is opened.
There we go, we got the super buff. And all the enemies are now made of butter. And dental floss.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Alright. Job's done. Let's get me a Sevagoth part. I said, let's get me a Sevagoth part. There we go. Got about 20 minutes and one more to go.
Another job well executed.
Now we need a Neo Fissure. And the current Neo Fissures are survival, the garbage ones. So we'll flip to Steel Path, which should have different fissures. Yep. And we'll grab a defense. And we're looking for Sevagoth Neuroptics. Come on, boys. Maybe I should switch to Frost, since we're playing, like, for real now. And it's a defense mission. Didn't I get in trouble last time I brought Rhino onto this sort of thing?
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Do I have a matching relic? Oh boy, you betcha. I'll weather the early storm with this.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactants. One less border.
need to get something going with this hammer. The ramp up's death. Ramp up's bloody murder.
Keep fighting. Look, the more reactant.
I can shoot them with my amp. Could watch the heavy attack somehow miss it with the homing teleport. I am not the rhino doing the stomping. For the record, I would like that to be shown. Did I just pick up a science star without doing the animation? Did they change that? I wasn't rolling. That was just a force of habit. That one I'll take the L on. Okay, I'm just gonna do this shit.
Finish your mission and find out what's inside.
So I need to look at the hammer at some point and figure out why it's not doing so hot on Steel Path. Do. Here you go. There we go. Oh good, we can get out of these stupid hallways down here. Do 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 do.
Transference still hold.
Come on. Might go after this wave, and I'm gonna go take my dinner break. If we don't get the Sevagoth part, it happens. I'll just do some trading in the background while my dinner's cooking. If it's not too insane, price-wise, which it probably will be. Then we might hop back on after dinner, perhaps. We'll continue this, or do some of our other stuff. As always, you like what you're seeing, you want to keep up with things, and so on, like, follow, subscribe, check out all the stuff, the links on the channel, to all the various YouTubes and Patreons and everywhere else you can follow me and keep up on what's happening. All my platforms do have slightly different content. Not to force you to subscribe to all of them, but just because some are more suited for some things than others. But if you are watching over here on Twitch, that's usually where we do the kind of, I'd call them long form, or not necessarily one-shot games for the most part. We got Warframe, we're currently doing some No Man's Sky stuff. Things like that, where it just kind of don't go linearly or don't have a set sort of framework or episodic nature to them. YouTube, you tend to get like the sort of video essays type kind of thrown in there occasionally, and the more traditional Let's Plays, episode 1, episode 2, blah blah blah, we finish the game, we never touch it again scenario. And here and there, TikTok, you get the funny memes, and Instagram's art, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, lots of options. And it's been a chill time hanging out with y'all. Where the hell are the rest of these enemies? So everyone cross your fingers and hope for the Sevagoth part on this wave. And if you're on Twitch, folks, we'll go on a low raid. I'm going to take my dinner break. But first, we will see what we get. Come on, don't make me look silly in front of the YouTube people by not getting the last part within the 2 hours. I'll never forgive you, Warframe. And Digital Extremes. Feel the personal enmity. Probably watching right now. In there rewriting the address memory.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
3, 2, 1, Sevagoth. Yeah. We did it, boys and girls and others. My analytics tell me you're mostly boys or guys. That said, it could be lying. I don't know if it would tell me if you said you didn't. if you prefer not to say options. So, and we don't care. We welcome all types here. I'm the last person to get into binary distinctions. So yeah, let's fucking go. Sevagoth. Prime chassis. Oh, hey, almost 40 Archon. I wasn't bullshitting. Anyways, that's all started. I know I will rush this one. I have the point where you can see I have enough trade platinum, but I do not rush these. I'm not dropping 150 plat just to get the frame right away. Anyways, have y'all a good one. Thanks for coming out, or if you're future YouTube folks, thanks for stopping by. Let me know how the future's going. We direly want to know. Am I still here? Did I finish writing those novels? All that kind of crap. And we'll see you in the next one.